Okay, hello. Welcome back to part two. I forgot to mention when I was showing the stitch length that when you're doing lightweight fabric that you should do like the shorter stitches 1 and 2. I mean, it's recommended. And if you're doing like a much heavier weight fabric, it should be 3 and 4. I did forget to mention that. And it's only recommended, you know. So with that being said, let's move on, and we're going to do the decorative switch, decorative stitches. I can get that out in a minute. And these are what they consider the decorative stitches. So as you can see up here, we're just going to do the gray area first, but I do need to mention that this S1, which is stitch 1, is for the blue area down here. Whatever stitch you desire in the blue area. Same with the red, but we won't go over that right now. You know, whatever stitch you desire. So you have to switch it off. For now, we're just going to work in the gray area. And remember, when you're doing your gray area, that your tension should be at least a 2, between 1 and 2. Recommended again. And your stitch length should be 1. And the only reason why you want to put it on 1 is so that the bottom, you know, it won't be so separated out. Let's see, how can I explain that? It helps prevent the bottom thread from possibly showing on the top when you're sewing a denser stitch. So dense as in a tighter stitch. So always put it between 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2 on your tension, and then make sure it's on 1 up here. Now, as far as the blue and red, you're still going to make sure that your tension is at between 1 and 2. And it's going to set itself. I think the default is 1 when you're using S1 or S2. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted as usual. So let's get started. Remember to make sure that your presser foot is down. And I keep saying presser foot, but I should mention that this presser foot that came on the machine is a all-purpose foot. I keep saying presser foot, but keep that in mind. So we have our tension dial set at 2. Remember, it could be between 1 and 2. We have our stitch length set on 1. Remember the raised dot up here. And then I'm just going to do the scallop design. And remember, whatever you select here, it's going to be the gray area because it's gray up here. But it's going to be even with the raised dot that's on the machine. So let's do a scallop design. You have to make sure that your presser foot is down. Again, remember my purple thread and my green polka dot fabric, but it's okay. So let's get started. I'm going to turn this, and then let's select let's do the other type scallop. let's do the zigzag. So we're going to turn the machine. And let's do this one. Okay, so my needle is already pretty much up. Let's release the bottom bobbin, cut it, and then let's see what we have going on here. So we did the first scallop design, which is here. That's the first one. That's the back. And then we turned it and we did, which one did we do? I think we done that one. Yeah. And that's how that turned out. And then I did the zigzag stitch. And then I did one that kind of reminds me of a heartbeat. And that's that one. But always remember that the straight stitch is considered a top stitch. And if you have a design stitch, it's not a top stitch, but we won't go into that. It's like the layer of it has something to do with like the layer of the fabric when you're saying top stitch. So I could go over that, you know, for those that have questions about it, but you know, not so much now. So again, this is what it's like. So remember, you have to have to do a design stitch or a decorative stitch, have it between 1 and 2 on your tension knob up here. Have this on 1, and then gray matches gray. If you're going to do blue, if you see a desired stitch in blue, you put it on S1. If you do a desired stitch in red, you put it on S2 by turning the knob, you know, like so. Okay. And that's pretty much it on the design stitches. Oh, I did forget to mention that if you are doing like if you're gathering fabric or puckering, you know, gathering or puckering fabric, you know, like so, kind of a pleated style, remember to put, if it's a lightweight fabric, to put stabilizer on the, you know, the bottom of the fabric. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it. As far as that, I'm going to do, I'm just going to make this a series with this. And the only reason why I'm doing it that way is because of my work hours. I can't just like sit and go through the whole machine, and then, you know, there's some that don't like lengthy videos. So we'll get through it. And if I have time today, I will do a tutorial on the back stitching. And since it's so simple, we'll thread the machine as well if I have time today. All right, you guys have a very, very good day. A blessed day, and stay safe. I know here in Texas it's like raining and it's like super cold. I mean, for Texas, it's super cold. When it's in the 30s for Texas, it's cold. But here or there, you guys have an awesome day, and thanks for watching.